Welcome to another Metro White Glove Quality Progress meeting. Today we will be demonstrating how to pack a picture mirror anytime using a flat carton. So this is a print, it's not an oil painting. If it was an oil painting, you would need to use glassine first. Glassine is acid-free. It's less likely to stick to the oil painting if it does touch it. So you need to wrap the oil painting in glassine first before you wrap it in a brown paper pad. Today we will be using brown paper pads, of course tape, unprinted newsprint, and 4-piece mirror cartons. Every location should have these 4-piece mirror cartons at your location. This is see what size it is. It's a 40 by 60 mirror carton. It's called 4-piece because they telescope together, and you can make a carton of many different sizes using 1, 2, or 4 of these mirror cartons. We'll show you how to do that today. To put them together, you're going to tape all separate pieces together first. What I like to do with this tongue that's in the middle, if you leave the tongue in the middle, if you push it down first, it can sometimes get in the way of the picture of the mirror as you're trying to put it into the box. So what I like to do is put one of the long flaps down first, then the tongue, and then the other long flap. So the tongue is between the 2 long flaps. And you just need a little bit of tape for each carton. You can go ahead and get your picture ready to pack into the cartons, so you'll know how to size the cartons and do the next step. So again, this is a print, so we're going to wrap it directly in brown paper pads. So we'll take this and bottom and top over. Okay, as you can see, that didn't quite cover the whole mirror, so we're going to put another pad on the other side. But what you can also see is we did this tight enough to where the pad is not going to be pushing on the actual picture. It's tight enough around the frame that there's no pressure being put on the picture itself. Okay, so we're going to flip this over and do the same thing on the other side so we get full coverage of the picture before we pack it into the carton. Okay, so now you have your picture completely covered with brown paper pads. You want to take 2 of your sections of your mirror carton, slide them together, put them next to the picture, and what you want to do is expand them so the picture and unprinted newsprint will fit on the side. So you need about 2 inches of unprinted newsprint on each side and the bottom to provide cushioning and to help the picture float inside the box. We'll show you what that means in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take unprinted newsprint, wad it up across the bottom of the carton first. Okay, so you can see that we have the carton lined with unprinted newsprint. Once we press it down, it should be about 2 inches of protection around the picture. So we're going to slide the picture in now. Try and slide it into the center of the carton. Okay, so we have the picture centered, and what we're going to do is we're going to tap the edges of the carton. See if I can bring the video down a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to tap the edges of the carton. it's a good fit around the picture. Okay, so now you're ready to put the top on. So we're going to do the same thing with the top pieces. We're going to telescope them together. We're going to make sure they're a little bit larger than the bottom section. So just a little bit larger. And then you're going to fill the bottom and just the top of the size with unprinted newsprint again, and then put it across the top. So you want to fill enough of it, so enough of the sides of the carton with unprinted newsprint so it covers this part of the picture. Okay, again. Again, so you can see I didn't go all the way up the sides, I just went up the sides, hopefully enough to cover this section of the picture. All right, so we're going to slide this over the top and slide it over the top of the bottom picture cartons. Okay, so once you have it slid over the top again, you're going to tap the edges together. Make sure it's nice and tight against the bottom mirror cartons, and also press down so it's nice and tight against the picture. So now you have your 4-piece mirror carton protecting all edges of the picture. The picture is kind of floating inside the box, is not touching the sides or the bottom or the top because we have it encircled with the unprinted newsprint. So we're going to tape this box up. Okay, so now that you have the box taped all up, it is ready to black shrink wrap the entire box and put your labels on it. So that is how to properly pack a picture, a mirror. The only difference is if it is a oil painting, you're going to want to use glassine first.